Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm going to continue my colour series today and we're going with yellow. Now these aren't my favourite yellows and I'm also including golds in this category. I haven't got many yellows or golds because it's really probably my least favourite colour. So we're going to have a look at all of them that I've got. So these are all of the yellows and the golds in my collection. I have heard a lot of the colour series that people do on YouTube, especially from the States, have this Roy G. Biv, which stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. But we learn the colours of the rainbow slightly differently here, and there's a little song that I'm not going to sing, but it goes red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. And then it talks about how you can sing a rainbow. So I've done the reds and I'm now going to do the yellows, and it will be the pinks next. So and I will have more of a pink selection, so I'll be able to narrow that down to 5. But let's have a look at the yellows. So the first yellow that I've got, I'm going pale and then I'll build it up to the darker and brighter yellows. So this is a recent purchase. This is Essence. This is one of their natural polishes from the natural collection that I swatched and showed you recently, and this is called Lean On Me. And it's an absolutely gorgeous formula. For £2 I was blown away. Great formula, great little brush, fantastic application. And that looks like this. So it's very pale. It's almost like a creamy yellow. But there it is. So that probably would be one of my favourites if I was going to narrow it down. The next one is another pale, and this is Revlon Buttercup, and I think this is a bit of a classic. It's a colour stay and quite a normal brush, flat stem, and again it applies really well. The formula's great actually on this one. So this one here is the Revlon Buttercup. So going a little bit darker, this is Model's Own. It's a scented polish, which is banana split. It does smell, I wouldn't say it smells of bananas, it's got a fruity scent to it. And it's not a fantastic formula, and the wand is quite, and the brush is quite thin. So it definitely, this one needs sort of 3 coats to get that fully opaque. And that's that one there. So it's slightly darker than the very pale yellows. And it actually looks very similar to this next one, which is another, I'd say it was more of a custardy type of yellow. And this is China Glaze Lemon Fizz. And I got this in a box set from TK Maxx last month, I think it was. I haven't worn it yet. I've seen some swatches of it online, and again you get different brushes with China Glaze, and this is one of the thinner brushes. It applied okay, not brilliant, but slightly darker there than the Model's Own. So that's China Glaze Lemon Fizz. And then we move on to the darker, more banana type yellows, and this is Nails Ink 7 Dials, and I actually got this in a nail box. The lids come off the Nails Ink, and it's a fairly standard flat brush. This one was really easy to apply, great formula, and it's scented very slightly with a kind of floral scent. So it's got this conditioning floral extract. And this one, that's what it looks like. So it's a nice, smooth application and quite a nice yellow. So that's the nails ink. The next colour in a slightly darker colour, but it's not. I don't have any sort of mustard colours, so maybe that's the next colour category in the yellow that I need to explore. But this is NYC, another budget brand, and this is New York Taxi. And flat brush, pretty decent formula, and again it's a budget brand, so they applied a little more. There's 2 coats, at least 2 coats on all of these, a little bit more streakier than the nails ink, so similar colour, but the nails ink definitely has a better formula. But it's okay, I mean for £2 or so, not bad at all. Then we get to the only neon that I've got, and this is China Glaze Celtic Sun. So it looks like a tennis ball yellow, highlighter yellow. It's very, very bright, a lot brighter in real life than it is on the camera there, although it's doing quite a good job today, the camera. And this is what it looks like on its own. So I've put that on its own there, dries matte, and there I've put it over a white base, so it's got a white underneath that, and that's the neon there. So that's all my yellows, and then we move on to the golds, and I've got 2 true golds, like yellowy golds, and 2 rose golds. So we'll look at the true golds first. This is an OPI, and this is Rolling in Kashmir, and I got this a couple of years ago. It was on sale at Sally's with the topper from the Gwen Stefani collection, which was a 24 carat gold flaky top, but I'll cover that when I go through my toppers and glitters. But this is Rolling in Kashmir, and it's a very smooth application. Sometimes with these metallics you can see the brush strokes, but this was a really nice smooth application. So it's a very bright gold. And the next one is a Polish Me Royalty, and this is one that Sarah sent me for swatching, and I left it right to the end because, as I've already said, golds and yellows are not really my favourite, but this has got an amazing finish and those gorgeous hollow sparks in there, those hollow dots. So the holographic really makes it pop out, and it looks like this on the nail. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, one of my favourites. And the 2 rose golds that I've got are this one here, which is, I've used quite a bit of it, as you can see. This was sent by my friend Anne, and I think this is an indie brand in Paris. It's certainly a French brand, but I think it's more indie than mainstream over in France. And so you can take the top off, and this is an absolutely gorgeous, very opaque, almost one coat. And this is called Or Rose. Did I tell you the name of the Polish Me Royalty was Mythoclast? Yeah. And this, so Or Rose, which is this absolutely gorgeous slight rose tinge to it, which makes it more of a rose gold than a gold. You can see the difference there, with this beautiful silver shimmer running through it. So yeah, I know that this is one of Anne's favourites as well, and it doesn't surprise me, it's gorgeous. And the very last one, I actually picked this up today. I went to Wilko's for some pegs and this literally just fell into my basket. It was only £1.80 and it's from the Metals Essence and it's called Rose Beets. And so that's the Or Rose from Cure Bazaar, and this one here, and this one does have a couple of brush strokes, if you can see there. So that's where you start to see the difference between the OPI and the more budget brands, but I like it. Rose golds are more of a kind of neutral colour for me, and I do like neutrals. This one I think I'm not even sure if I've worn that. This one I definitely have. So that's my yellows and golds. Like I said, pinks are up next, and let me know if you'd let me know what your favourite yellow is, or your favourite gold or rose gold, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, before I go, on my nails is Polish Me Royalty, and this is Twilight, which is a mid-toned blue with silver holographic. So that's what's on my nails. There you go. See you all next time. Bye.